Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KQN2 on yourliveevent.com. I'm here with head coach Larson. Coach, it's only varsity game for you tonight against the Littlefork-Big Falls team who's coming into town. Kind of walk me through the game plan for tonight for the Warriors to pull up the win here and improve the record as we get close to the section tournament starting next week.
Yeah, we just got to play defense, run the floor when we can, take care of the basketball and limit turnovers, and I think we'll be all right. It's just the games come down to one possession at a time, and hopefully we can take care of those when we have the opportunities.
And what you guys have definitely a huge advantage tonight against Littlefork-Big Falls is your bench. You have a deeper bench than they do that you can use to your advantage to let players like Atlee Larson take a rest if you need to in a close game. So how crucial is that going to be tonight to have that larger bench, to have the players have that rest if this game is close against Littlefork-Big Falls?
Well, I heard a college coach say this one time is like we kind of have a sickness called fouling every once in a while. So hopefully when that does happen, you know, it's part of the game, but hopefully when that does happen, those bench players can come in and at least weather the storm. You know, we did a very good job of that against Bagley the other night when we did have some people get into foul trouble, and hopefully we can have that again tonight.
Also, Littlefork-Big Falls does have players who can play the post and do some rebounding well. How do you try and combat them when you're going for defensive rebounds as well as trying to get the ball back on the offensive side to give your girls another chance at baskets?
Yeah, we got to just sit there and find bodies early in the possession. When shots go up, you know, fight for offensive positioning, and hopefully we can get some boards and kick out for open shots. You know, that's kind of what our MO has been on the defensive end, is letting teams get offensive rebounds, kick out to wide open shots. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight, and hopefully it does happen for us.
Perfect. And finally, as our section tournament does start tomorrow, with the way the bracket's looking right now, how important is it for tonight to go well for your girls to kind of prep you for whatever game you have coming up in the section tournament?
Yeah, we know that our section is good, you know, and we're going to be facing most likely the top 3 team in the section. So hopefully we can just work on some of the stuff that we need to work on today, take care of the basketball, and deal with some of the pressures that happen, because that's what we're going to see in the first round of playoffs anyways.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you post-game.
Thank you.
Number 33 is senior Miley Davis. The Vikings are coached by head coach Doug Westerman and assisted by Doug Hendrickson. And now the starting lineup for your Warroad Warriors. First, number 1, a sophomore, Abby Mayfield. Number 20, a junior, Libby Olafson. Number 22, a sophomore, Atlee Larson. Number 23, a junior, Olivia Tessier. And number 24, a sophomore, Natalie Hobby. The Warriors are coached by head coach John Larson and assisted by Desi Gustafson.
So there are the starting lineups for both teams. We'll get ready to go now here from Warroad on the late start here, the 6 o'clock game. And there's the tip. It is won by Littlefork-Big Falls, and we are underway here from Warroad. Bad pass there from Tinley Westerman over to her teammate Harper Westerman. And Littlefork-Big Falls immediately commit a turnover, only just seconds into the first half. So Atlee Larson, the Warriors will inbound first. Larson, he almost gets it stolen away, but it's held on to by Libby Olafson. Olivia Tessier shoots left to Natalie Hami inside for Olafson, back out to Hami. Tessier, Larson thinks about it, kicks back all the way over to Mayfield. Mayfield holds onto the ball, looking for a pass over to Atlee Larson, and does get it to Atlee. Larson goes to the right side, cross-court pass, Tessier, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tessier through 2, Tessier shot up, shot no good. Rebounded by Jessica Holte. Up the court comes Littlefork-Big Falls. It's stolen away by Tessier. Tessier on the move on her own, goes up and shoots and scores. Olivia Tessier with her first 2 points of the game. Ball almost stolen away by the Warriors. Westerman, long shot up, no, will fall through, 2-pointer. Good there for number 33, Miley Davis. Pass out, Larson for 3, good! Nothing but net for Atlee Larson. Gives the Warriors a lead, 5-2. Here is 16:33 to go on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Another steal and stolen away. It's the Warriors on the way. It is Larson. Larson lays it in. Larson, good. Atlee Larson with 5 points now. Warriors lead 7-2. Westerman kicks out, thinks of the 3, will jack up the 3 off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Libby Olofsson. The court comes the Warriors again with it. Shot is up, shot is no good. Olsen with the rebound, kicks out. Mayfield over to Hami. Now Larson, middle, drives the right side, kicks back out to Mayfield. Mayfield out to Tessier. And a timeout will be called by the Warriors. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. It is 7-2 with 15:48 to go in the first half on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. You're listening live to Minnesota High School basketball on Lake Country KQ92 and online at KQ92.com as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. Back here in a few.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Winter. Going back here to Warroad High School as the Warriors have the ball. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, almost on the way. Larson holds on to it. Larson jacks up a 3 high. Argy shot off top of the rim, no good. Foul will come on the Warriors. I think it's going to be on Macy Monty. We'll see what the official call here is. Question is going to be on Homie. Her first team's first. So now Littlefork-Big Falls with the ball will bring it back up the court. That's almost on the way as it's tipped away. And a jump ball situation will go in favor of the Warriors. Horn as in comes Shayla Blake for Littlefork-Big Falls as Larson will fake the pass right and goes left. Immediately a chance inside. Kick back out. 3 ball off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Olofsson. Mayfield, Larson, thought about the 3, had a Littlefork player right into her face. That was Avery Larson. Another 3 ball up again, that time no good again. Olofsson with another rebound. Schultz, the second chance attempt, no good. Rebounded this time by Harper Westerman. Tinley Westerman brings it up, and a foul will be called on Atlee Larson. Be her first, team's second. Inbound from Westerman. Tie up, jump ball will go in favor of Littlefork-Big Falls, and the Vikings will get the ball back here with 14:56 to go in the first half. Inbound from Westerman to Larson, and Avery Larson. Looking for an option, kicks out to Westerman. Tinley Westerman. Gets it poked away, and almost kept in there by Macy Kamani. Now income for the Warriors, number 23, Olivia Tessier back in for Nelly Hami. There's 1 foul so far in the game. The officials having a little chat here. 7-2 the score, 14:44 to go in the first half. Larson is tied up, stolen away by the Warriors. It's Tessier who has the ball. She'll drive inside, finds an open option, scores. That's Libby Olofsson. Olsen's first 2 points of the game, 9-2 the score. Screen from Westerman, tipped, almost thrown away by Larson. Kick back out over to Harper Westerman. She'll drive in, throws it up, good, and she'll go to the line to shoot the and one.
Bucket's good for Westerman. At the line shooting 1. Falls underneath favor first.
So Westerman to shoot the and one attempt for the Vikings. It's up, it's good. The Warriors will bring the ball up immediately. Up 4 right now. Larson stops on a dime, kicks all the way over. Find Killenny. Tessier, Larson drives in, jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Larson as it goes to the hands of Miley Davis. Larson gave for a 3 ball off the rim again. This time rebounded by the Warriors again. Pass inside to Olofsson. She'll have to kick way out for Kimani. Larson has a screen, another jumper, no good again. Battle for the ball will go out. Official says it stays Warrior basketball. So 13:40 to go here in the first half. Warriors still with the basketball. Inbound out to Kimani. She'll throw up a 2 ball, in and out, no good. Olsen also the rebound. Instead, the rebound goes to Miley Davis. The Vikings on the fast break the other way. Ball goes out off of the Vikings, so it'll be Warrior basketball. Leading score right now on the court for the Warriors is Larson as the ball. Full court press defense out now for the Vikings. As Larson gets the ball from her teammate and Libby Olofsson. Larson double teamed, kicks out. Back to Larson. On that right side, Larson looking for a screen option. Will go cross court all the way. Tessier inside. Mayfield shots up. Mayfield shot no good. Tipped away. Mayfield gets her own rebound. Kicks all the way back out to Tessier, who has a wide open lane to float it in there. She'll miss. Get her own rebound. Another chance up, and she'll be fouled at the line by Tinley Westerman. So Tessier at the line to shoot 2 now for the Warriors.
Falls on Westerman for first.
Sub on for the Warriors as in comes Nelly Humming back into the game. Second chance is up. That one will be good for Tessier. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. It is a 5-point lead for the Warriors. 12:54 to go here in the first half. Kick all the way out. It is Jessica Holt with it on the right side. Pass to Westerman. Westerman cross court. Shots up. Shots good there from Jessica Holt. Lead to 3 now for the Warriors. 12:30 to play in the first half. Tessier, Larson. Larson looking for an option. Tessier gets it after it was tipped away from on the pass from Larson. Back to Larson, corner. Floater, too high. Rebound by Westerman. Westerman on the move now for Littlefork-Big Falls as the player goes down. Ball's shot there from Davis, and she'll be fouled in the play. So Davis to the line to shoot 2. Gamani will be her first of the game. Team's team's 4th in terms of fouls. First shot is up for Davis. It is no good. Stays a 3-point game. Second shot is up. Second shot will ricochet its way in. And it's 10-8. 2-point lead. Full court defense again for the Vikings. Cross court. Tessier drives into 2, holds it, gets it up. Shot no good. Rebound by Tessier. Kicks out. Kimani Larson. Larson with space for the 3 ball. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Tessier again. Tessier drives through 2, throws it up. Gets fouled in the play, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Tessier to the line shooting 2. Falls on Westerman for second.
First shot falls for Tessier. Second one not as good, so 1 for 2 Tessier that trip, but immediate steal and score for Nelly Hobby. 13-8 score now for the Warriors. Here with 11.5 to play in the first half on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Pass out, long 3-ball, falls into place for Jessica Holtz. 5 points for Holt now in the first half. Larson tips off for Hame. Gilmany tipped away, gets it back. Tessier with the ball. She'll drive in through 1-2. Tessier, floater up, falls down, no good. Ball's loose on the ground, rebound by Westerman. Tinley Westerman will try and rip around and will get the ball. Will now drive it back for the Vikings. Westerman kicks to the right side. 3-ball zipped up, no good off the rim, rebounded by Tessier. The shot was from Harper Westerman. Olsen called on the travel, so it's immediately Viking basketball. Warriors are going from right to left on the radio dial, and their black uniforms with gold numbers. Littlefork-Big Fall Vikings from left to right in their white uniforms with orange numbers. Drive in here for Avery Larson. Show up, shot will be missed, but Shuey found the play, so Avery Larson in the line to shoot 2 now for Littlefork-Big Falls to try and tie this game up at 13 apiece. Sub on for the Warriors as Mayfield into the game for Olofsson. Second shot is up to tie it up, and it's good there for the junior Avery Larson. So we are tied at 13. Larson to the steal. Larson will lose it. Does kick it all the way back out to Westerman. Westerman looking for an option. Comes to her right side. It's tipped away and almost stolen. Be a jump ball going the way of the Warriors. So 10.5 to go here in the first half. 13-13 to score. Larson to inbound. Atlee's pass all the way down over to Mayfield. Mayfield will go up the middle, gets it tipped away and stolen away by Jessica Holt, who has 5 points, but stolen away back by Larson on a bouncing loose ball. So Larson brings it up over half court. Larson, right side, kicks it all the way to Gilmany. Looking for an option. He stops on a dime, double teamed. Cross going for Mayfield, tipped away to Larson for the 2-ball, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. Once again, it is Miley Davis, as a foul will come against the Warriors. And will be against, let's see if we get the number here. Atlee Larson, that'll be her second, team's 6th. So the Warriors, 1 foul left to give before Littlefork-Big Falls will be in the bonus for the rest of the first half. 13-13 your score on your Security State Bank Award scoreboard. As that ball's tipped, jump ball will go in favor of the Vikings. Going the other way, or going the same direction. They'll intend to play in the first half. Shots up, shots no good. Rebounded by Hamish. She'll go to Larson. Larson will bring it up with a little bit of pace, but not a whole lot. Larson kicks out to Tessier. Tessier back for Kilmany for a 3-ball. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Harper Westerman. Westerman back to Westerman. Chance here for Larson. Shots up, shots no good. She'll go back to the line to shoot 2. $7,000. Now the Vikings in bonus for the rest of the first half. Shots up, shots no good. So they tied at 13 as back into the game comes Olofsson for Mayfield. Quick Marvin Home Center in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. Check out their great deals right now on power tools. Your leading scores on the court right now are tied at 5 points apiece. It's Atlee Larson for the Warriors and Jessica Holt for the Vikings. Tessier cross court finds Kilmany. Back out Tessier. Tessier, 2-ball on the line, no good. And it'll go out, so it's Vikings basketball going the other way with 9:16 to go in the first half. A timeout has been called by the Vikings bench. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout. Back here for more on Lake Country, KQ 92.
Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hi.
Welcome back here to Lake Country, KQ92, for those watching online at yourliveevent.com or listening online at KQ92.com or on the KQ92 app. It is 9:16 in the first half. Left to go on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. We are tied at 13 apiece. The Warriors started off hot in the first half, but the Vikings have been able to pull it back into this tied contest. It's stolen away by the Warriors. Tessier will drive it up on the steal and score. And the Warriors break the tie as Tessier gets her 6th point of the game. She now leads all players on the floor as Larson looks for a steal and score. Ball thrown up, no good. Off of Gilmany, so it'll be Vikings basketball. Staying on this end of the court. Inbound for the Warriors, for the Vikings, stretching underneath their own basket. Davis, back out. Westerman, shots up. Shots good for Westerman. That's a three-pointer. And so the Vikings lead for the first time. They're giving it a two-pointer. Vikings lead, tie the game back up. Cross court, bad pass from Larson looking for Hame. Will give the ball back to the Vikings as that ball rolls all the way out of the gymnasium with 8:39 to go in the first half. Avery Larson brings it up for the Vikings. Takes a step, gets it to Westerman. Westerman over to Holt. Larson throws it up and good for Larson. That gives the Vikings their first lead of the game. 17-15 with 8:20 to go in the first half. Gilmany, triple team. Larson gets the ball. Pass to Tessier. Tessier looking for an option inside. Inside, another chance there. Olsen gets hit from behind. Shots up, doesn't fall for Olsen. Gets it on a rebound. Olsen back up. Kick out, no good again. As Olsen tries to rip the ball out of the hands, there's a jump ball going in favor of the Warriors, so they'll keep possession after the rebound and miss by Hame. Larson with the ball for the Warriors at the top of the key. Hame on the left side, cross court, tipped. Tessier keeps it in just barely. Gilmany back to Tessier. Tessier's up at the three now, drives in, two ball, jumper off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Westerman. Westerman brings it back up for the Vikings. On the counterattack, goes out, last touched by Olofsson, so the ball will stay on this side of the court. Inbound for the Vikings. Holt gets to the seal tip, drives in, floater up, good. 19-15, Vikings right now with 7.5 to play in the first half. Larson, middle. Hame, Tessier. Tessier drives in, 1-2, finds an inside lane, shots up, shots good for Tessier. Brings the lead back to 2 with 7:23 to go in the first half. Westerman goes middle to her sister, back inside, backdoor pass, Larson, no good. Atlee Larson gets the rebound. Larson pass to Gilmany, going on the left side, looking for an option, kicks out. Two ball up, no good, missed there. Olofsson battling with Holt for the ball. It'll be a jump ball in favor of the Vikings, so they will get the ball back here with just about 7 minutes to go in the first half. Vikings with it. Whistle will come, it's a travel called on the Vikings. Warriors get the ball back quickly. Down 2 with 6:54 to go in the first half. Larson. Gilmany. Double team before crossing the timing line. Pass, tipped away and stolen away. Shots up, no good, but a foul will come. That's gonna be an interesting foul. I thought that Tessier had all ball on that block attempt. But instead, it is holds the line to shoot 2 to extend her points to almost double digits. First free throw is up. It is no good. In comes Mayfield for the Warriors. Second shot is up. Second one is good that time. So 7 points. So it's 20-17 the score right now in favor of the Vikings. As Olsen got stopped at the tiny line, Tessier gets the ball, looking for an option. Tessier holds inside Larson, under the basket, throws it up, then it's good there. 1 point game now. Foul will come against Tessier. That'll be her second foul of the game. Team's 9th, 1 foul away from a double bonus. So at the line to shoot the 1-and-1, it is Harper Westerman. Missed there, rebound by Olofsson. The Warriors will take it the other way. Larson has to go high in the air to get that pass. Shoot a screen, comes across the line through 1-2. Larson looks, shots up, shots no good. Rebound right out of the air, no good again. Larson gets the second rebound. Third one won't come their way. Westerman gets it. Tie it for the ball. Larson looking for the jump ball and gets it, so the Warriors will get possession back. Inbound from Tessier. Wide open three, ball off the rim, no good. Rebound by Larson. She'll chuck it up, looking for a foul, won't get it. Instead, it's taken away by the Vikings and rebounded by Holt. Stays a 1 point game. Three was missed by Hami. Now 3 ball the other way for Westerman. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Olofsson to Larson. Atlee brings up the timeline again. 5:45 to go. Inside, Hami finds it inside, around, no good. Rebounded by Olofsson, keeps it in play. Larson for the 2 ball, will fall in. The Warriors retake the lead 21-20 with 5.5 to play in the first half. Westerman jacks one up. Wide of the basket will be Warrior basketball. Going the other way, 5:23 to go on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Larson gets the inbound from Tessier. We'll bring it up for the Warriors. Kick out. Ami drives in, throws one up, no good. Rebound by Mayfield, and she will go to the line to shoot. 2 there. Only the 3rd foul of the game for the Vikings, and all 3 have come against Tinley Westerman, so she will now sit here in a minute. First shot is up. First shot is no good for Mayfield. Second shot is up, and it will be good on the second one. So 22-20 the score now with 5:10 to play in the first half. Drive inside, floater, no good. Olsen with a rebound, gives to Larson. She has space, full court press. It's kind of been pulled off right now on the fast break. Larson gets the screen, drives through 2, throws it up, misses. Kept in by Mayfield, gets it to Larson behind her back. Larson throws it up, and she'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 with 4:50 to go in the first half. First shot is up for Larson. It rolls just out. Second shot is up. Second one, no good as well. Second chance attempt, no good on the rebound. Kick out there, great play. Larson jacks up a 3, misses. Rebounded by Larson as he gets kicked out by Mayfield. Tessier back to Larson. Corner 3 this time. Off the top of the rim. Falls down into the hands of Avery Larson. Avery Larson on the fast break goes the other way with the basketball, looking to tie the game up. Larson floats it in and does tie the game up. Avery Larson with 6 points now as Atlee will inbound it to Tessier. 4.5 to play here in the first half. Tessier comes back to the middle, kicks to the right side to Larson. Larson has space, but she'll go inside for Mayfield. Mayfield back for Larson. Jackson another corner 3. This one off the rim. No good. Battle for it. Jump ball goes in favor of the Vikings. So Avery Larson will inbound it for Littlefork-Big Falls. Bringing it up is Holt. Holt kicks left, almost all the way by Larson. She lost it though. Chance here inside, floater up for the lead, no good. Rebounded by no one, it's pushed out of bounds, goes Vikings basketball. 3:53 to go in the first half. Pass inside, floater up, good! Score! Now 24-22 in favor of the Vikings. Larson, pass, Olofsson, kick out. 1-2, shots up. And it will be a foul, will send Naomi to the line to shoot 2. Foul comes against Davis, her first, team's 5th. So Naomi to the line to shoot 2 with 3:42 to go in the first half. First shot falls in for, score cut down to 1. Second shot is up, off the side of the rim, rebounded. Shots up, and the lead will go. Libby Olofsson will get the rebound off the missed free throw, puts it in, and it's a 1-point lead again for the Warriors with 3.5. Also stolen away by Larson. Larson has to put a hand on it. That will go out of play, and the confusion from Larson trying to steal that ball will force the Vikings out of bounds. And 3:28 to go in the first half. The Warriors are trying to extend their lead. Larson, the ball goes to the left side of Tessier. He has a lot of space. Out from Mayfield, who holds on to it. Mayfield looking for an option. Has Olofsson and does get to Olofsson. Olofsson looks for Tessier to the left, goes to Hami on the right. Hami drives through 2, inside looking for Mayfield. Mayfield tips it, gets it out to Larson. Larson has Tessier in the middle. Larson drives in the lane, shots up, no good. Rebounded. Jump ball will go to the Warriors with 3:01 to go in the first half. Inbound all the way out to Hami. Left, Larson, or Christian, right to Larson. Larson with space, fakes the pass, goes to Mayfield. Mayfield back out, cross court, has a chance here for Tessier. Tessier, Mayfield, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tessier drives in, floater from LeGray, good! Tessier scores her 10th point of the game, gives the Warriors a 3-point lead. Bad pass, but Larson holds on to it. Westerman, Davis, long distance 3, good! We're tied back up at 27. Under 2.5 to play in the first half. Larson, shades right, gets a screen. Kicks middle, finds Hami through 1-2, loses it. And it's stolen away, but a foul will come against Hami. That'll be her second foul. And it is double bonus for the Vikings now with that foul. Jessica Holt to the line to shoot 2 for the Vikings to take the lead. First shot is up. It is no good as it tips off the front of the iron. Second attempt for the Vikings is up. That one's good. It's a 1-point lead for Littlefork-Big Falls with 2:17 to go in the first half. Inbound, Tessier will bring it up. Has Larson to the right, goes over to Hami. Olofsson, Larson, on the left side, will shade back to the middle. Inside for Mayfield, gets tipped. All the way out of bounds, stays Warrior basketball. 2:02 to go in the first half, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound, Hami, Olofsson, Mayfield. Thought about the shot. Gets a screen from Olofsson, out for Larson. Larson jacks up a 3. Good! 30-28, 1:50 to go in the first half. Drive in, step through, tipped away. Warriors keep it just in. Great play by Olofsson to push it out to Tessier, who brings the ball up for the Warriors. Tessier stops inside, looking for Hami, stolen away by Larson. Avery Larson, that is. Larson drives through 2, has Mayfield. Mayfield, the block, and it goes out of bounds. What a great play by Mayfield to get in the zone and block Larson on the chance to tie the game back up. 1.5 to play in the first half, 29 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound, Holt, shots up. Shot doesn't fall for. Rebound by Olofsson. Mayfield now brings it up for the Warriors. Mayfield over to Hami. Hami drives in 1-2, runs into a player, shots up, no good. Hami gets it back, kicks out Tessier. Tessier to Larson. Larson for 3. Good! So the bucket count. Official called the foul. It'll be 2-4. So the bucket will count. Foul comes against Nelly Hami. It'll be her third. And it will send the Vikings to the line to shoot 2 with 1:11 to go in the first half. Atlee over with the official asking him about the call. The first shot is up for the Vikings. It is good. Giving in for Hami, going out with 3 fouls. 1:11 to go in the first half. Avery Larson the line to shoot the second one. Cut the lead to 3. Shots up. Shots no good. Rebounded by Atlee Larson. 1:11 to go in the first half. Larson to try to extend the lead for the Warriors. Inside of Kilmeny. Shots up. Shots no good. Rebounded by Olofsson. Almost. But stepped out was Jessica Holt. And she got the ball away from Olofsson. So Tessier to inbound from underneath her own field goal. Pass inside for Olofsson's good there. Comes right up the middle. Tessier finds her and extends the lead as we have under a minute to play in the first half. Pass out right side. Harper Westerman drive inside for Avery Larson. Gets tipped, but gets it to her teammate. Chance here for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Olofsson. Has a hand to her face. Tessier brings it up. Has Kilmeny. Kilmeny shots up, no good. Rebounded by Kilmeny, kicks out for Larson. Larson for a long 3, off the rim, no good. Tipped out by Olofsson for a second, and it will be Viking basketball. 32 seconds to go here in the first half. Shot clock is off. Westerman brings it up. Davis, thought on the 3, now drives in on Mayfield. Kicked all the way out, and it's going to be almost a backcourt violation. It is a backcourt violation. So Warrior basketball, 21 seconds. Coach Larson, I think, is going to call for them to hold on for the final shot. Larson inbound to Tessier. 18 seconds to go in the first half. Tessier, Kilmeny, Olofsson, Kilmeny, Larson, 8 seconds. Inside, Tessier, out, Kilmeny for 3. Off the rim, no good, rebounded by the Vikings, and that will be the end of the first half. It's been a back and forth first half. But after 1 on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard, it's Warroad 35, Littlefork-Big Falls 29. We'll come back with some of the scoring leaders when we return here at halftime, live from the Warroad High School Gymnasium. Again, it's Warriors 35, Vikings 29. Back here for more on Lake Country, KQ92. Those watching online at yourliveevent.com.
I work at Marvin. I paint at Marvin. Every day I get to do what I love. When I started, I was a little intimidated to go into the spray booth, but people were very kind to me and I was able to learn at my own pace. I get to be proud of what I do and I love the product when it's finished. It's beautiful. Since I started at Marvin, I have been able to pull myself out of debt and purchase a home because I'm making enough to make a living. Come work with me at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work at Marvin. HQ was definitely built around the person, the architecture, the windows, the lights, like everything feels alive in that space. But then there's also these little nooks and crannies where you can go and relax. If you think about a home and what you want in your home and how it makes you feel comfortable and you want to be there, I think that's what HQ provides. Come join me at Marvin, you'll love it here.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
One back here to 14, correction to Lake Country KQ92, apologies on Lake Country KQ92, 92.5 KKWQ Warroad. Those listening on the KQ92 app and on KQ92.com, as well as those watching online at yourliveevent.com. We are getting ready for our second half action as the Warriors lead the Vikings on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard 35-29. Leading scorer on the floor right now is Allie Larson with 15. Second highest scorer is her teammate, Olivia Tessier, with 10. Leading scorer on the floor for the Vikings is Jessica Holt and Avery Larson, each with 9 apiece. The Vikings will have the ball to start the second half. So we are underway in the second. As the Vikings will hold the ball, it is brought up by Avery Larson. Shots up, shots good for Larson. 35-31. Atlee Larson bring the ball up for the Warriors. It's all the way over to Tessier. Tessier looking for an option. Driving, going back out to Larson. Larson over to teammate. Inside, Mayfield gets it tipped away. Tie for the ball. Jump ball will go in favor of the Warriors. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Inbound, Larson, 3 ball. In and out, no good. Rebound by Olofsson. Shot clock resets. Mayfield, Larson again for 3. Off the rim again. And rebounded by Avery Larson. Correction by Westerman. Travel called on the Vikings. Chance here for the Vikings the other way. Driving shot, blocked there by Atlee Larson. Now for the ball, picked up by the Vikings. Driving 1-2. Westerman gets fouled on the play. It's a blocking foul. Shots up, shots no good. Rebounded by the Warriors as they will bring it up. Warriors with the basketball. Kick in, tipped away, stolen away by the Vikings. They'll go away with it. Drive in, Larson, shots up, shots no good. Tipped away again. The Vikings get it back very quickly. Davis, pass Westerman, over to Larson. Westerman, left side middle, looking for a shot up. Shot's good there for Westerman. 2-point lead for the Warriors now. 15:50 to go in the ball game. Hami, Tessier, middle, jumper, up, no good. Rebound by Davis. Westerman gets it back, kicks out to Westerman. Back to Tinley Westerman. Larson, Holt, Tinley Westerman. Davis, three, blocked by Larson. Atlee Larson. Foul on the play on Tessier. That'll be her third of the game. Second team foul of the half. Inbound for the Vikings. Larson through 1-2, walks through. It should be a travel, and it will be a travel. 15:20 to go in the second half. Warriors bring it up with a 2-point lead, 35-33 on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Tessier, Hami, Larson drives in, jumper, up, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Olofsson and by Holt. It'll be Viking basketball. Inbound for the Vikings, and they will bring it up. Larson avoids one steal attempt. Gets out for Westerman for three in the lead. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hami. Gets it to Atlee Larson. Larson on the fast break. Middle, jumper, up. No good. Rebounded by Holt. Holt kicks out, finds Avery Larson. Avery Larson drives through 1-2, puts it up, gets blocked on the play by Hami, taken away by Olofsson. Tessier with the basketball, drives up, has a player in front of her, shots up, no good. Rebounded for Westerman, tipped there by Tessier, double team. Westerman gets it out to Avery Larson. Davis out for Holt. Holt pass one wide, shot to the lane, no good. Rebounded by no one as that ball will be off of Larson, and it will be Viking basketball. And timeout has been called by the Warriors. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. On your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard with 14:18 to go in this game, it's Warriors 35, Vikings 33.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Winter.
Going back here to Lake Country, KQ92 for those watching online on yourliveevent.com. It is a 2-point lead for the Warriors, 14:18 to go in the second half. Inbound for the Vikings will go to Larson. Avery Larson to Holt. Holt back out for Westerman. It's tipped. Backcourt violation on the Vikings. So the Warriors get the basketball back with 14:10 to go in the second half. Inbound, Larson gets it for the Warriors. Tessier on the left side. Hami in the middle, out for Larson on the right. Larson has space, goes Tessier. Tessier has Hami in the middle. Olofsson back out for Hami with a run up the middle, no good, gets it on rebound. Out for Larson. Larson with 3 seconds on the shot clock, good! Another three ball for Atlee Larson. 38-33 now, 13:47 to go in regulation. Ball loose, taken away by Tessier, going for Natalie Hami. Hami on the fast break, shots up, shots good! 5 points now for Natalie Hami. 40-33 now in favor of the Warriors. 13 and a half to play in regulation. Westerman gets it stolen away by Larson, who kicks it out. Finds Olofsson. Olofsson to Natalie Hami. Middle, Tessier, shots up, shot is good! So Tessier assists Hami. Hami returns the favor. The Warriors now lead 42-33. 9-point lead for Warroad. Westerman, tip, stolen away again. This time it's Kimony. Drives in, shots up, gets blocked. Larson with the rebound. Larson puts it up and gets fouled on the play. So Larson line to shoot 2. First shot's up, first shot no good. Second shot is up, no good. Rebound by Olofsson. Olofsson will kick it all the way about for Gilmany. Back to Larson. Larson drives in. Back out, Tessier. Right side tipped, stolen away by Westerman. Tipped away again, Allie Larson gets the steal this time. Larson has all the space in the world for the layup and score. It's an 11-point lead. Timeout called by the Vikings. It'll be a full timeout, our first full timeout of the game, and we'll take it with them. Warriors on a scoring frenzy, up 11 with 12:39 to go on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Back here for more on Lake Country KQ92 and on yourliveevent.com.
Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hi, my name is Angelina and I work at Marvin. I paint at Marvin. Every day I get to do what I love. When I started, I was a little intimidated to go into the spray booth, but people were very kind to me and I was able to learn at my own pace. I get to be proud of what I do and I love the product when it's finished. It's beautiful. Since I started at Marvin, I have been able to pull myself out of debt and purchase a home because I'm making enough to make a living. Come work with me at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
Back here to 92.5 KKWQ Warroad, Lake Country KK92 for those watching online at yourliveevent.com. Warriors have been on a scoring run. Up 11 now as that will go in. Blocking foul on Larson will put Avery Larson at the line to shoot 2. With 12 and a half to play here in the second half. First shot is up, no good. Stays 11-point game. Second chance here to make it a 10-point game. It's up, no good. Rebounded by 2 players. Jump ball will go in favor of the Warriors. Larson will get the inbound from Gilmany. Will be bringing it up. Gilmany open, has space, given to her. For Tessier, Gilmany drives in, spins back around for Tessier. Tessier has Larson open in the corner. Tessier throws it up, he gets fouled in the play, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Tessier at the line to shoot 2. First shot is up, it's good. Second shot is up. Also good there. Tessier with 14 now. Second highest score on the floor right now for either team. Davis, 3 ball. Off the top of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Holt. Holt's second shot is up. No good that time. Holt gets it back. She'll throw it up and gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. In and out, no good. Second shot is up. That one will be good. So it is a 46-34 game right now in favor of the Warriors. Larson left, Kilmeny. Olofsson inside, loses it. Davis takes it away. Westerman brings it up for the Vikings on the counterattack. Tipped away. Timeout called by the Vikings, a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. 46-34, Warriors on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Back here for more in a minute from Lake Country, KQ92, and from YourLiveEvent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need,
11:39 to go here in the second half. Live from Warroad High School for this Minnesota High School girls basketball contest between the Warroad Warriors and the Littlefork-Big Falls Vikings here on 92.5 KKWQ Warroad, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com as a foul will come against the Warriors. It will be against Tessier. That's her fourth. Tessier now in foul trouble. The second leading scorer on the floor for the Warriors in foul trouble. That shot's up and good from Holt. So Larson will bring it up for the Warriors. Atlee in the middle. Jacks up a three. Good! Atlee Larson extends the lead to 13. Westerman drives in, around the shot, up, no good. Late whistle will come on the play. It's a very late whistle. Fourth foul on Hummy. First shot is up and good. Subs on for the Warriors. Off come Tessie and Hummy. On comes Mayfield and Patton Thompson. Made an 11-point game. Good there for Westerman. So Olofsson will inbound to Atlee Larson. And Larson will bring it up for the Warriors. Larson, Gilmany. Tipped away, taken away by Avery Larson. On the pass for Atlee Larson. Avery throws it up, falls in, good. Foul comes against Thompson, her first, team's 7th foul of the game. The and one is up, the and one is no good. Rebound by Olofsson, who gets it out and gets it to Kilmeny. Larson with the ball on the left side. Looking for options, goes cross court to Thompson. Thompson looked inside, but it gets jumpy and travels. Timeout called by Warroad. Be a full timeout, we'll take it with them. With 10:43 to go in the second half, Warriors lead by 9, 49-40, here on Lake Country, KQ92, and on YourLiveEvent.com. Back here in 60.
Importance. Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And great tastes come together.
Going back here to YourEvent.com on Lake Country KQ 92. 10:43 to go here in the second half. The large lead for the Warriors has been whittled down to 9 now after some fouls and misses. And a long three ball for Westerman rolls in. Lead cut to 6. 10.5 to play here in regulation. Larson brings it up for the Warriors. Atlee looking for an option. Jacks up her own three from distance. Off the front iron, no good. Olsen with the rebound, gets bumped. Tipped, gets it out, finds Kimony. Sold away on the pass. Avery Larson gets it back. She's been dynamite on defense. Rolls in. Foul called against the Warriors. Will send Avery Larson to the line to shoot 2 more. Try and add to her 13 points so far in the game. First shot is up. First shot is no good. Second shot is up. Also no good. Rebounded by Kimony. She'll go on the counterattack for the Warriors, try and re-extend their lead. She'll stop at a dime. 10 minutes to go in regulation. Directing the offense. Thompson. Olofsson. Kimony. Spins right. Passes left to Larson. Larson gets a screen. Drived off Kimony. Inside, Olofsson gets it out. Kimony, cross court, Thompson. Thompson on the line for 2. No good. Wide of the net. And it'll be Viking basketball with about 9.5 to play here in regulation. Up the court. Come the Vikings long 3 ball. Again, no good. Rebounded by Kimony. Larson gets the pass, and Larson will bring it forward for the Warriors. Larson drives the right side. Stops, gets hit. Throws one up. No good. Rebounded by Olofsson. Mayfield, Thompson, Kimony for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Tipped out. Viking basketball. Whistle on the Warriors. 9th foul as the Vikings in bonus for the last 9 minutes and 1 foul away from being in double bonus for the rest of the game. First shot's up, no good. No one remembers a 1-and-1. Westman shots up and good. Nobody moved, not remembering it's a 1-and-1 on that foul attempt, and it lets the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. Larson thought of the 3, kicks right, looking for an option. Stolen away. Fast break chance here for Holt. In front to take the foul is Olofsson. That'll be her 3rd. And the Vikings are now in double bonus for the next 8 minutes and 46 seconds of regulation. Tessier and Ami ready to come in, both with 4 fouls, playing in foul trouble. Holt's first shot up. No good. This is 2 shots. Ami, Tessier in. Second chance is up. No good. Rebounded by Hami. Looking for a Kiomini, which she'll find her. 8:41 to go in regulation. Still a 4-point lead for the Warriors. Larson. Middle. Tessier. Tessier jumper. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Olofsson. Kicks out Larson. Larson up by the 3. Has Tessier in the middle. Larson drives in, floats it up. Good for Atlee Larson. 6-point lead now for the Warriors. Westerman, three ball. Make it a 3-point game off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Tessier, but the foul will come against Littlefork-Big Falls, number 2, Jessica Holt. That'll only be her 3rd foul of the game. 3rd on the team this half, as in comes Shayla Blake for the first time tonight. 8:10 to go in regulation. The Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. A quick Marvin Home Center in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. Surprise, surprise, Allie Larson leads all scorers on the floor with 23. She does have 3 fouls, though, in the game. Larson will jack up another 3 to try to extend her points. No good. Rebounded by Westerman. Westerman brings it forward. Cross court. Avery Larson through 1. Shots up. Shots good. Back to a 4-point lead. And Tessier makes a mistake on the inbound. It's Viking basketball to try and make it a 2-point game. Both teams only have 2 timeouts left to play with for the next 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Vikings in double bonus. Kick out. Ball jacked up for 3. Good! 1-point lead. Harper Westerman with the 3. Larson over to Tessier. Tessier over to Hami. Tessier, middle, has space. Jackson with 3 of her own. No good. Rebounded by no one. Eventually, jump ball will come. It goes in favor of the Vikings, who will try to take the lead. Westerman to Westerman for 3. Good! 2-point lead now for the Vikings. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Tessier. Middle, Larson to tie it from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Tessier, drives in, throws it up on her own, no good. Rebounded by Olsen, she'll put it up, and that will be good, and we're tied at 53. 6:45 to go here in regulation. On your Security State Award scoreboard, hard foul, drive in. Travel called on Westerman. Warriors basketball, Larson and Tessier. Tessier has Hami and she'll go to her. Middle, Kilmany, Tessier for 3. No good. Jump ball, Warriors basketball. 6:22 to go in regulation. Inbound for Tessier. Oh yeah, Hami. Larson, 3 ball. Missed. Kilmany with the rebound. Finds Tessier. Tessier looks inside for Hami. Hami drives in, shots up, gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 to try and give the Warriors back the lead. First up, no good on the first attempt. Second shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Holt. Kick out. Tipped away, Hami gets the ball back. Great steal and play there from Natalie Hami. She has Larson to her left. Hami to Larson, gets around, shoots it up, good! 2-point lead for the Warriors, 55-53, under 6 to play in regulation. Vikings with a chance to answer, stolen away by Kilmany. Tessier. Hami. Larson. Step out. 3 ball. Good! 5-point lead. 5.5 to play in regulation. Larson. Avery Larson, that is. Over to Westerman. Gets the screen. Westerman looking for an option on the left side. Goes back to Larson on the right side. Larson kicks out. Has Blake. Blake shot up. No good. Rebounded off the foot of Holt as Larson tried to come down with it. Warriors bring it back up again. Tessier, Kilmeny. Kilmeny drives in, throws a floater up from just above. Rebound by Olofsson. Tessier for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Natalie Hami. She'll put the put back up. Rolls out, no good. Rebound by Holt. Holt brings it up, stops on a dime. Kicks over, has Larson. Larson steps back. Westerman holds it from distance. Three ball from Westerman. Good! 2-point lead for Warroad. 4:37 to play on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Larson, Tessier. Middle, Kilmeny for two. Bank no good, rebounded by the Vikings. Holt looking to tie it up. Blake gets the ball in the fast break, poked away by Tessier. 4:18 to go. Inbound shots up for the tie, no good. Rebounded by Tessier. 4:12 to play in regulation. Tessier, middle. Hami, Larson, corner three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Olofsson. Hami for two. No good. Rebound by Olofsson again. Olofsson back out looking for Kilmeny. Will keep it just inside of the side of the court. 3:53 to play in regulation. Tessier. 8 seconds on the shot clock inside. Natalie Hami gets bumped, loses it. Ball on the ground, picked up by the Warriors. Kicked out. Tessier tries to come through with it. That'll be a shot clock violation on the Warriors. It'll be Viking basketball going the other way. Vikings will slowly bring it up. 3.5 to play in regulation. Down by 2. Drive in. Kick out for the lead. No good. Off of Avery Larson. Tessier with the ball. Goes to Kilmeny on the left side. Natalie Hami in the middle. Back to Tessier. Almost tipped there by Westerman. Tessier, 1-2, inside. Hami, no good. Rebounded by Kilmeny, who holds on to it just enough. Larson, Jacksonville, long distance three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Olsen. She'll throw it up. No foul, but it scores. 4-point lead for the Warriors. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Westerman gets the screen from Holt. And Westerman just steps out of bounds. It's Warrior basketball with a 4-point lead. Pass over. Natalie Hami inside. Larson, jacks up a 2, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Westerman, down 4. 2.5 to play in regulation. Westerman to Avery Larson, drives through Larson, throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Tessier. Tessier brings it up again. Inside, Hami. Back out, Tessier. Drives through, jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Tessier, who holds on to it just enough. Tessier, Kilmeny, inside Hami for 2, no good. Rebound by Westerman. 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Tua. Pass, Larson, way out. Westerman can't hold on to her. She would have had a wide open 3 chance. Larson inbounds to Kilmeny. 4-point lead. 1:56 to go in regulation. Larson jacks up a 3 again. No good. Rebounded though by Tessier. Tessier gets fouled. The Vikings only give up an inbound pass. Inbound, Tessier, Kilmeny for 2. No good. Rebound by Larson. She'll jack it up, no good. But Larson gets fouled on the play. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 to try to extend the lead to 6 with 1:39 to go in regulation. Timeout has been called. Oh, wait. Timeout has been called by Littlefork-Big Falls. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout. With 1:39 to go on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard, Warroad holds a slim margin, 60-56 against Littlefork-Big Falls. Back here for more on Lake Country KQ92 and on YourLiveEvent.com.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
Welcome back here to Lake Country KQ92 for those watching online at YourLiveEvent.com. Atlee Larson on the line to shoot two to try and extend the lead for the Warriors. First shot is up. It is no good off the front iron. Second shot's up. That one's good. So it's a 5-point lead for the Warriors. 1.5 to play in regulation. Larson with 29 points. Westerman stops on a dime. Tipped out. Westerman, Davis for a long three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Holt. Shielded up, gets stolen away by Larson. Almost keeps it in play. And it's a jump ball in favor of the Vikings. So crucial possession lost here for Littlefork-Big Falls. Kick out. Westerman for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Westerman. Westerman jacks up a two of her own. Good! 3-point lead. 1:10 to go in regulation. Larson gets a screen from Hamid. Throws up a two. No good. Off of Warroad. It is Viking basketball. 57 seconds to go in regulation. 55 seconds left. Westerman with the ball for the Vikings. Kick back to Westerman. Cross court. Can't quite connect with Larson. Out of bounds. 45 seconds left. Warrior basketball. Inbound full court press now for the Vikings. Timeout called by the Warriors. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take this one with them. Could be it's not our last timeout, but could be the last timeout of this game. 45 seconds to go. Warriors hold a slim 3-point margin on a Viking team trying to force overtime. Back here for more on Lake Country KQ92 and on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
From John.
Come back here to Lake Country KQ92 and online at YourLiveEvent.com. Tessier inbounds to Atlee Larson. 44 seconds to go in the game. 3-point lead for the Warriors. Larson, double team. Loose ball, foul will come on the Vikings. But they had one foul to give. Of course, that was their foul give. That was bonus for Larson. She'll shoot 1 and 1. Shots up, shots no good. Rebounded. Jump ball, Warrior basketball. 34 seconds to go in regulation. Inbound, Kilmeny, Tessier. Kilmeny, 30 seconds to go in regulation. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Larson, tipped away. We'll get it back. Vikings weren't able to pull up in time. Screen, Larson, cross court. Tessier, 5 seconds. Larson for 3 to put the game away. Good! Timeout Vikings! Atlee Larson with the clutch 3 as time expires on the shot clock. Will give the Warriors a 6-point lead. It's a full timeout. Again, one more break here. We'll be back for the final 12 seconds on Lake Country KQ92 and on YourLiveEvent.com.
The morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
Come back here to Lake Country, KQ92. 12 seconds to go here. Vikings down by 6. Pass, Westerman, jacks up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Westerman. She'll have to shoot out. 1 second, and time expires. The Warriors survive and defeat Littlefork-Big Falls 64-58. And it's Atlee Larson with the clutch 3 at the end of it to put the game away for the Warriors. We'll take a break, come back with the post game when we return on Lake Country KQ92 and online at KQ92.com. And for those watching on YourLiveEvent.com.
2 in the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work at Marvin. HQ was definitely built around the person, the architecture, the windows, the lights, like everything feels alive in that space. But then there's also these little nooks and crannies where you can go and relax. If you think about a home and what you want in your home and how it makes you feel comfortable and you want to be there, I think that's what HQ provides. Come join me at Marvin, you'll love it here.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hi, my name is Angelina and I work at Marvin. I paint at Marvin. Every day I get to do what I love. When I started, I was a little intimidated to go into the spray booth, but people were very kind to me and I was able to learn at my own pace. I get to be proud of what I do and I love the product when it's finished. It's beautiful. Since I started at Marvin, I have been able to pull myself out of debt and purchase a home because I'm making enough to make a living. Come work with me at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Right now, it's 19.
Welcome back here to Lake Country KQ92, and for those watching on yourliveevent.com, final score of this one is Warroad 64, Littlefork-Big 58. We are now joined by your Woods Outdoors Warroad Thread star of the game, Atlee Larson, who scored around 32 points tonight, including the game-winning 3 to put this one away. Atlee, kind of walk me through the very end of that game. Obviously, up by 3. Littlefork-Big Falls is trying to pick up a steal to maybe jack up a 3 to win, to tie the game into overtime. Calmly, you come into the line, pop another one of your signature 3s, hit it to put the game away. But walk me through that last few moments there before that 3 and what you and the team and the coach had to do to make sure you just put this game away.
Yeah, I kind of knew that I was hot, and I knew I had faith in myself. I was like, I got this. And obviously my teammates had faith in me too. And honestly, you kind of just hope and pray, but you got to go through those skills and finish it all.
We talked about having your back to teammate. You guys had a huge lead here to begin the second half. It kind of got whittled away by Littlefork. It kind of seemed that story of the game. You guys would pick a lead up. Littlefork would whittle it away and make the game closer and closer as it went on. But so as that was happening, kind of how did your girls recenter yourselves and make sure that Littlefork didn't try and pull the upset off and come back and win?
Yeah, we had to do less fouls and obviously taking down the three-point shooters and really good defense.
They also had great rebounding as well on the glass. You were jumping in there a lot, getting rebounds. Olivia Olsen really stepping up today when Natalie Hami and Olivia Tessay went out of the game with foul trouble. So kind of how did you feel about your rebounding performance tonight against Littlefork-Big Falls, where you were kind of giving up size to the Vikings?
Yeah, definitely I don't do it a lot, so it was great for me. I felt really good about it.
Fair. Now, next week's section tournament comes up. Obviously, if you girls want to try a run for a section title, you got to be Road Warriors this year, as that's kind of where you're at in the bracket. But how important was it to pick up the win tonight in a close game and a match you may or may not be having to have in the section tournament? And how much momentum does it also give you going into your final couple games before the section tournament starts?
Yeah, so we just got to keep playing ourselves. Don't really care about the other team and have good defense. Really just see our competition and go with it.
Well, let's get going now so we can stop laughing behind her hand there at the answers. That sure was other words at the start of the game. Atlee Larson. Atlee, thanks for your time. We'll have Libby Olsen now joining us here. Libby, as I was saying with Atlee, when Natalie and Olivia kind of went out of the game with foul trouble, you really stepped up in the rebounding category for the Warriors. I think at one point you even went almost perpendicular trying to pick up a rebound in that late in that second half. So how did it do for you tonight, trying to get those rebounds against some of the girls who were having a bit more height on you tonight from Littlefork-Big Falls?
I feel like with us going in foul trouble, it just made us need to push a little harder, and we just realized that. So I think we just went for everything.
Well, and how important, too, was having such a good performance on the glass tonight as the Vikings kept slowly chipping away at your lead every little bit during that first and second half of the game?
I feel like we started getting comfortable, and that's what let them get their points, and then we just realized that, like, we got to pick, do we want to win? Okay. So we just locked them down.
Locked them down. Also, another thing that happened in this game, too, were a lot of turnovers. You forced a lot of turnovers, but also a lot of turnovers to get up. Yeah. I think there was probably like at least 20 jump balls in this game, I think, maybe more. I feel like I feel like I've interviewed you about this before, but I want to ask again because this game was that game, a very stop-start game. How much did that affect your momentum and as you said, get you too comfortable in the game to allow Littlefork-Big Falls to get back after you had as much as a 13, 14-point lead at one point?
Yeah, I feel like the start and stops just made us slow down a little bit, but then towards the end it just made us realize that we have to keep pushing and just keep our heads up.
Now, talking to Coach Larson pregame, he said that this is a team whose MO has a lot of foul troubles this season. With sections coming up and it being a one and done when that point is around, how can you, one, limit the foul trouble like it was tonight when you had two players get into that foul trouble, but two, work around the stop-start if that does happen to keep momentum as the game progresses on, if it is another one of those stop-start games when you get to your first sectional game?
I feel like we just have to realize, like, move our feet, obviously, and just get set before we go for it so we don't get as many fouls, and then try and prevent that start-stop game and just keep going, push.
And final question, you were on the court forward when you saw Atlee jack up that three to really seal the game for you ladies as Littlefork trying to steal the ball away in that situation. Kind of what were you feeling? We watched the ball sail on that high arcing three she shoots and go in the bucket.
I was standing underneath and I was just worried. I was like, oh my gosh, please go in. I see it go in and my heart was just happy.
So everyone jumped off the bench when that happened too. Well, congrats on the win and congrats on the performance and good luck in sectionals next week.
Thank you.
There's your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Lee Olsen joining us here in the post game with Atlee as well. We'll take a look at the stats here in a second. But first, your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is brought to you by Enbridge, who want to thank you for supporting the Line 3 replacement project, where construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. Was done thanks to support and hard work of thousands of people, so thank you. And your Star of the Game Award brought to you by the Woods Outdoors Warroad Threads. At Warroad Threads, they focus on fully custom apparel design and decoration for individuals, groups, teams, and businesses. The staff at Warroad Threads share their talents to help customers bring their decoration ideas to life and the production capacity to handle any size order. Customers appreciate the good service and ability to make the design and ordering process efficient and simple. So learn more and see more at warroadthreads.com. The Woods is a full-line sports goods store. For more than 30 years, The Woods has stayed committed to their customers, offering the expertise, products, and information needed to make each outdoor or sporting experience extremely enjoyable. The Woods strives to meet the needs of their customers with the best products the industry has to offer with service that is second to none. So check out The Woods on Highway 11 West in Warroad and at thewoodsgoods.com. Wait to see if Coach John Larson will join us up here for the postgame. Let's take a look at the stats from this one. As again, final score here from Warroad. The Warriors down Littlefork-Big Falls 64-58. Taking a look at the stats for Littlefork-Big Falls in their 58-point loss. Jessica Holt had 12, Tinley Westerman had 15, Harper Westerman had 10, Avery Larson had 15, and Miley Davis had 6. A lot of all-around performance from the Vikings tonight. Meanwhile, for the Warriors, Abigail Mayfield with a point, Lee Olson with 10, Olivia Tessier with 14, Natalie Helmy with 5, and Atlee Larson with 34, I believe. It might be 32 as well. I don't have the exact number here, but we will see if we can double check it before we, so you have the right number when we go on the air tomorrow for the morning show. But with that, again, the Warriors winning 64-58. If we can take a look now at the standings for girls basketball in the section. Then we are just a little bit away from the section tournament. Again, it'll start next week. We take a look at Section 8A. Warroad, who's currently in the bottom, they will now sit at 3-22 on the season. With the win tonight, they have one more game on Friday versus Crookston. We will have that game for you on Lake Country at KQ 92. They sit at the bottom of the section right now, and if the tournament was to start today without the last game, more than likely they will, against Crookston, they'll probably stay behind the Pirates in the QRF rankings. And more than likely, Warroad will be taking on Frazee in that first game, as Perham and Dilworth, Glen, and Felton should have a bye. Or meanwhile, they're county rivals in Rosa right now. Currently, they are looking at a match with Wadena Deer Creek. Even though the Rams have a better record both in section and overall, they have a worse QRF ranking. They sit 75th to 75th to Wadena Deer Creek's 55. Again, the Ward has Crookston left on Friday. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they're currently playing at Winnemac right now. We have no score update for that one, but they play Lake of the Woods tomorrow night. We'll have that for you on KRWB 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. And take a look at the Rams to see if there's a chance that they can jump Wadena Deer Creek in the rankings. Wadena's last game they had some tough ones coming up, but they played against Pelican Rapids and lost on Tuesday. They have the 3 seed in Frazee tonight. No score update yet from that one. Yep, so we got Coach John Larson now heading up. He waiting for me to get done talking to his family. Don't want to interrupt him while he's doing that. He's making his way up here right now, and he will join us. And Coach John Larson now joining us here on the post game, our final interview of the night, as the Warriors win 64-58 over Littlefork-Big Falls, third win on the season. Coach Larson, let's talk about this game. I think the last time I came here and did a game with you guys, it was a very similar situation where it was a very start and stop game where momentum kind of swung both ways. But in the game, the girls able to hold on. Atlee hits a clutch three-pointer to put the game away with seconds to spare on the shot clock. First, let's walk through that final shot, what you saw from the bench, and how that went down.
Yeah, we talked about this night, the other night against Bagley was we don't need to sit there and rush when we have a lead. Kind of the same situation. We have a pick and roll, beforehand. Atlee shoots a longer two and misses, and, Coach Westerman from Little Fork calls the timeout. And I just told her, I said, hey, we got to sit there and learn from this. We got to understand the shot clock is our friend right now because of the lead. We come around, we get a good stop on defense, come back down on the offensive end, ended up eating up the whole entire shot clock. At that point, whether you make it or you miss it, you're sitting pretty good. So, just coming out of her hand, I saw it come out nice. Her feet were good. And I'm like, well, at least you got a chance. And, she hits it, and that's the history of it, right? But, no, it was good. It was we played a good team game today. I think that we didn't really take care of the basketball as much as I would like. Some of those passes, we're seeing things, we're just not executing them. And then the defensive stuff, like I said before the game started, we kind of got this sickness called fouling people a lot. But it's a part of the game, and you have to understand when to sag off a little bit, who you should be sagging off. Number 11 for Little Fork, Avery Larson, she wants to attack the basket. She doesn't necessarily want to shoot as much outside. So sag off of her a little bit, give her a step because she does get downhill hard. Whereas Tenley Westerman, number 5, she wants to shoot outside. So you just got to understand who you're playing against. And I thought we did that better than Little Fork did tonight, which is fantastic for us. But, coming into tomorrow night's game, we're going to have to understand that a little bit more with Crookston coming to town.
We talked about the foul trouble that came in with Olivia and Natalie going out in foul trouble, but a really big step up for Libby Olafson tonight, rebounding for your team. I told her when you were doing an interview, at one point it looked like she was about to go perpendicular trying to get a rebound on the defensive glass. How'd you feel about her performance tonight when she was having to try to out-rebound Miley Davis and the Westerman girls?
Yeah, no, she's been doing that kind of all year long. It's getting her on the offensive end to get the rebound, understand when you can take that extra dribble, go up and finish. She did that a couple times tonight, which was awesome. And then there was a couple times where she got the rebound, and I'm like, shoot it, Libby, shoot it. But she kicked it out, and we were able to make some of those shots as well tonight. So, yeah, she's been a very consistent rebounder all year, which is nice. The games that we sit there and kind of get out of hand, we're not rebounding, and it's kind of one of those deals where I love Dennis Rodman back in the day. The worm, and just work, rebound. Who cares about the points? Get the easy ones, whatever. And I think Libby's kind of the worm of our team right now, and she's doing some of that dirty work, rebounding, playing some defense. So that's fantastic.
Now, with the win tonight, you go to their third win of the season. You got Crookston tomorrow, the team just right above you in the QRF rankings.
Yep.
With that game tomorrow, how much of it is a balance between, one, playing the team in front of you in Crookston, but two, using that game to kind of plan your game plan when you play Frazee, more than likely, to start the section tournament next week?
Yeah, Frazee's got 2 very good players. So you got to understand, and same with Crookston. Crookston's got a full team, a full roster that's going to come in here and they can score. They can sit there and put up points. We lost to them by, I think, 20, 25, something like that the first time we played them. I do believe that we're a better team right now than we were at the beginning of the year. So hopefully we can sit there and battle and take some of those things away. When we went and played Roseau last week, I thought that was one of our better games all year long, because of the fact that the ball was not sticky in people's hands. We were able to move the basketball on the offensive end and get those opportunities for us. Roseau just drained a bunch of threes on us. So you sit there and play the game and hope that you're going to come out on the winning end, but you're always learning no matter what, whether you're winning or losing on certain things that we can improve on all the time.
Perfect. Well, Coach, let's get going here tonight. You obviously got a game tomorrow with Crookston, and we'll we'll see you on the broadcast tomorrow for the final home game of the season.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for your time, Coach Larson.
Thanks.
Coach John Larson joining us one more time here on the post game. That will be it then for the Warroad Gymnasium as the Warriors pick up their third win of the season, 64-58 against Littlefork-Big Falls Vikings. Their next game will be the final game of the regular season and the final home game of the regular season against the Crookston Pirates. Again, that'll be tomorrow. Graham Shear will be on the call on Lake Country KQ92 and on YourLiveEvent.com. Reminder, though, tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Lake Country KQ92, we will have Minnesota High School girls hockey as the Warroad Warriors, the #1 seed in the state tournament, will try and take out the team that took them out last season in the overtime loss in the state finals in the Dodge County Wildcats. John Michael will be on the call. Pregame for that will be at 10:30 a.m. Game will be at 11 for puck drop as the Warroad Warriors try to book their ticket to a 5th straight state championship game, looking for their 4th state title in 5 years. Again, that game will be at 11 a.m. on KQ92. Pre-game at 10:30. We'll have the home game for the girls basketball team against Crookston at that start time. I believe it's at 7. With Graham Shear going to be on the call on both Your Live Event and on Lake Country KQ92. And I will be over in Badette tomorrow night for the final game of the regular season for the Roseau Rams. The Rams take on the Lake of the Woods Bears on the road. That will be on KRWB 1410 AM, 102.9 FM, the Northern Star. The final score from tonight, 64-58 in favor of the Warroad Warriors, picking up their 3rd win on the season. That's it for us here on Lake Country KQ92. For those listening online at KQ92.com and on the KQ92 app. And for those watching us on Your Live Event, thank you for joining us for tonight's contest. And I said, we'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow, but Graham Shear will see you tomorrow for the season finale as the Pirates come to town to take on the Warriors before section tournaments start in next week. That's it. We'll see you all later tonight. We'll get you back now, for those listening on the radio, to the best of country music here on Lake Country, KKWQ 92.5 FM Warroad. Again, see you all next time.